You were born under the sign of the twins. Mercury is your ruler. You've always had a mind that never stops, a voice that can turn silence into conversation, and a heart that seeks connection not just with people, but with meaning itself. From a young age, you questioned everything. You needed to understand not just what was happening, but why. You explored ideas like constellations, connecting them, rearranging them, trying to find patterns in the chaos. And yet, there were moments when you felt misunderstood, out of place, as if your thoughts moved faster than the world could keep up with. But here's the truth. It was never about being too much or too scattered. It was about being ahead of your time, ahead of your own awakening. And now, at 40, something inside you has shifted. Not all at once, but subtly, like the turning of a page in a book you didn't realize you were reading. This is your moment. This is your time. Because life, as you're beginning to see, is not about rushing through experiences, it's about understanding them. Not about proving yourself, it's about becoming yourself. And the universe has been preparing you for this very chapter, the art of letting go. Before now, letting go may have felt like losing something essential, like cutting a thread that held your life together. You held onto relationships long past their expiration date. You clung to beliefs that no longer fit. You kept old versions of yourself locked in memory, afraid that releasing them would erase who you were. But now, at 40, you begin to understand that letting go ain't lost its liberation. You are learning to release what no longer serves you. Toxic people, outdated identities, fear-based thinking, and in doing so, you make space for peace, clarity, and abundance to flow freely into your life. Your mind, which once overanalyzed every goodbye, now understands. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than explanation. Sometimes, walking away is the most powerful thing you can do. And for a Gemini man who has spent years speaking, thinking, and solving, healing begins in the quiet. Letting go is not weakness, it's mastery. Mastery of self, mastery of energy, mastery of life. Time no longer controls you for most of your life. Time felt like an invisible clock ticking away. You were supposed to hit certain milestones by certain ages. Society told you how fast you should move, what success looked like, and where you should be by now. But at 40, you start to see time differently. You begin to trust divine timing. You realize that the delays, detours, and disappointments weren't setbacks, they were part of the plan. Every pause, every redirection, every closed door was protecting you from something that wasn't meant for you. Now, instead of racing against time, you walk with it. You move with purpose, not pressure. You no longer fear missing out because you know that what is yours will come in perfect rhythm. You stop chasing the future and start embracing the present because you finally understand time is not your enemy, it's your ally. Discovering your true purpose, there was a time when you questioned your path. You explored different careers, tried various roles, searched for validation in external achievements, but nothing ever seemed to fully satisfy that deep inner calling. It was like a piece of the puzzle was always missing. At 40, that changes. Everything starts to make sense. The struggles, the lessons, the moments of doubt, they were shaping you, preparing you, guiding you toward your true mission. You begin to see that your purpose is not about doing just one thing. It's about being the bridge between worlds, the thinker, the communicator, the messenger of higher wisdom. You step into your role with confidence, whether it's through writing, teaching, guiding, or inspiring. You know that your voice matters, and more importantly, you speak not to impress, but to uplift. Your purpose is not hidden, it's awakening. and it's waiting for you to claim it. No more seeking validation. There was a time when you sought approval from family, friends, colleagues, even strangers. You shaped parts of yourself around what others wanted to see. You adjusted your words, softened your opinions, played small to avoid conflict. But now, you've had enough. You stop seeking permission to be yourself. You stop explaining your choices. You stop defending your worth. You stand firm in who you are, authentic, unapologetic, and free. You no longer measure your value by how many likes you get, how many people agree with you, or how well you perform in social settings. You speak from truth, you act from alignment, and you live from within because you've realized the only validation that truly matters is the one that comes from within. Spiritual awakening intensifies by now. The universe has sent you countless signs, synchronicities, messages, moments that felt like whispers from spirit. You start to notice the web of interconnectedness that binds everything together. Nothing in life is random. Every encounter, every challenge, every victory was placed in your path to elevate your consciousness. Meditation becomes your sanctuary. Prayer becomes your strength. Silence becomes your teacher. You begin to trust your intuition, no longer a quiet whisper, but a voice that speaks with clarity and certainty. You no longer look outside for answers. You look inward and find them. Because now, you know, you are not just living life. You are awakening through it. Energy becomes more powerful. With the wisdom that comes from experience, you develop an acute awareness of energy, both your own and that of others. You no longer waste time on people, situations, or environments that drain you. You understand the importance of protecting your peace and preserving your energy for the things that truly matter. You become highly attuned to vibrations, sensing when something aligns with your soul's purpose and when it does not. Toxic relationships, self-doubt, and negative influences that once held power over you now have no effect because you have fortified yourself with inner strength and discernment. You start to attract people and opportunities that align with your highest self, creating a reality that supports your growth and evolution. Your ability to manifest your desires strengthens as you learn to harness the power of intention, gratitude, and focus energy. You realize that you are not just a passive observer of life, you are a conscious creator, shaping your reality with every thought, emotion, and action. Embracing solitude without loneliness. You used to fear silence. Alone time felt heavy, like something was missing. You filled the void with distractions, endless conversations, social events, scrolling through screens. But now, you crave stillness. You understand that solitude is not loneliness. It's sacred space. It's where your deepest insights emerge, where you reconnect with your soul, where you remember who you truly are. You no longer run from silence, you sit in it, breathe in it, grow from it, because you've learned that you are never truly alone. Spirit walks beside you, the universe supports you, and your higher self guides you. And in that knowing, you find peace. Living fully for yourself for decades, you may have lived under the weight of expectations, whether from family, society, or even your own self-imposed limitations. You may have put others' needs before your own, suppressing your dreams, desires, and true essence to fit into molds that were never meant for you. But at 40, something shifts within you. The realization dawns that life is too precious to be spent pleasing others at the cost of your own happiness. You finally give yourself permission to pursue your passions, embrace your unique path, and live unapologetically in alignment with your soul's calling. You no longer measure success by external achievements or societal standards. Instead, You define it on your own terms. This is the beginning of true freedom. The moment you step fully into your divine destiny without compromise, you reclaim your power. Set firm boundaries and honor your own needs as much as you honor the needs of others. Life becomes a canvas and you are now the artist, painting a masterpiece that reflects your authentic self. With this newfound liberation, you walk forward with confidence, purpose, and an unshakable belief that the best is yet to come. Final thought: if you are approaching or have already reached 40, know this is not the end of something. It is the beginning of the most profound chapter of your life. The struggles, the lessons, the trials you've endured were never in vain. They were all part of the divine plan to prepare you for this moment. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And now, you rise. Now, you embrace your power. Now, you step fully into your divine destiny without compromise. You reclaim your voice. You set firm boundaries. You honor your needs. Life becomes your canvas and you are now the artist painting a masterpiece that reflects your authentic self. With this newfound freedom, you walk forward with confidence, purpose, and an unshakable belief that the best is yet to come. Call to action. If this message has resonated with you, if you feel this awakening stirring within you, type 1111 in the comments below as a sign of alignment and blessing upon your journey. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to receive more guidance, inspiration, and messages that support your evolution, because yes, the best is yet to come.